Good day, everyone. I am Enriquez. Today, I am going to answer the following questions. So, what is linguistic universal? A linguistic universal is a pattern that occurs systematically across natural languages, potentially true for all of them. Like for example, all languages have nouns and verbs, or if a language is spoken, it has consonants and vowels. So next, what is universal grammar? Universal grammar in modern linguistics is the theory of the genetic component of the language faculty, usually credited to Noam Chomsky. The basic postulate of UG is that there are innate constraints on what the grammar of a possible human language could be. So next, what is standard English? In an English-speaking country, standard English is the variety of English that has undergone substantial regularization and is associated with formal schooling, language assessment, and official print publications such as public service announcements and newspapers of record, and etc. So now, let's proceed to Cochreu's concentric circle. Cochreux constructed a model of the different uses of English around the world. This model is comprised of three concentric circles, which he labeled the inner circle, the outer circle, and the expanding circle. The inner circle is comprised of those countries who are considered the traditional basis of English, such as the UK, USA, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and Anglophone Canada. English in these countries are classed as a first language. Cochreux labels the inner circle countries as norm, providing the norms of the English language are produced there. So the next, the outer circle. The outer circle is comprised of countries where English is not spoken natively but is still maintained as an important language for communication. Example, as an official second language or as the nation's official language for business and commerce, largely due to historical reasons. These countries include India, Nigeria, the Philippines, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Malaysia, Tanzania, Kenya, non-Anglophone, South Africa, and Canada. Cochreux labels these countries as norm-developing. The norms produced by the inner circle are further developed and reproduced in the outer circle. The last circle is the expanding circle. Expanding circle includes much of the rest of the world's population, countries that do not hold historical or governmental importance towards English, but class it as a foreign language or lingua franca. Main examples of such countries include most of Europe, China, Russia, Japan, Korea, Egypt, and Indonesia. These countries are norm-dependent. They fully depend on the norms originally produced by the native speakers of the inner circle. They generally do not develop or reproduce Englishes. So now, I will describe to you the accent and the received pronunciation. So first, the accent. An accent is the aspect of pronunciation used by the native speakers who all belong to the same grouping community. Speakers of the same accent have the same phonological system like vowels, consonants, stress, rhythm, intonation, prosody. Moreover, accent is possessed by every speaker as a part of their idiolect. Next, received pronunciation, commonly abbreviated as RP, is a once prestigious variety of British English spoken without an identifiable regional dialect. It is also known as British Received Pronunciation or BBC English, the Queen's English, and posh accent. Standard British English is sometimes used as a synonym. So now, I will define or describe to you the four major varieties of English. So, first, the American English, sometimes called United States English or US English, is the set of varieties of the English language native to the United States. English is the most widely spoken language in the United States and in most circumstances is the de facto common language used in the government, education, and commerce. Second, British English or Anglo-English is the standard dialect of the English language used in Great Britain as a distinct from that used elsewhere. So, variations exist in formal written English in the United Kingdom. So the third one is the Australian English. It's the set of varieties of the English language native to Australia. It is the country's common language and de facto national language, while Australia has no official language. So the last one or the fourth one is the African American English or the AAE, also known as Black English in American linguistics, is the set of English socialects spoken by most Black people in the United States and many in Canada. Most commonly, it refers to a dialect continuum ranging from African American vernacular English to a more standard American English. So now, I will describe to you the Philippine English. So, Philippine English is any variety of English native to the Philippines, including those used by the media and the vast majority of educated Filipinos and English learners in the Philippines from adjacent Asian countries.